Showers and storms are in store for your Thursday. A few storms in the afternoon could be severe. Good evening, forecaster Mark Spencer from Ohio News and Weather. More rain is also in store. Could see some storms as well for parts of the weekend. And then summer is going to arrive next week, to be specific on Monday pretty much, with some pretty warm temperatures out there expected. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Currently this evening out there, it's very pleasant after a really nice day across the Buckeye State. We're in the low 70s across northeastern Ohio. Some rain moved into northwestern Ohio, so a touch cooler there behind that rain, and mid 70s for the rest of the state this evening. If you're able to get outside and enjoy it a little bit, definitely do so. This is some really nice weather here we have this evening. On our live storm track radar, we do see the rain moving into north central Ohio, moving out of Findlay towards Tiffin, around Sandusky, the Lake Erie Islands. Could be some showers or even just some sprinkles perhaps across the Cleveland metro itself. This will continue to move east through the late evening hours. May break up a little bit as it does so before more rain arrives for Thursday morning. And taking a look at our future radar, we'll see that here. So here we are pretty much by about daybreak there, and as we go through Thursday morning and into the early afternoon, that'll move out, and then we'll see some storms start to develop right there. That's going to be anytime after about 4 o'clock through about 9 p.m. A couple of those storms could be severe. That rain's going to move out. Friday, not a bad day so far, but we'll see rain start to work into southwestern Ohio late Friday afternoon into Friday evening. Friday night, scattered showers, some storms by Saturday morning possible. We kind of do this up and over thing on Saturday. Those showers and storms will exit to the southeast Saturday afternoon. Sunday does have the potential for some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two, but not real sold on that right now. So we'll keep an eye on that at the moment. I'm not expecting any severe weather right now on Saturday at the moment, but definitely stay tuned for the latest. The best chance for severe weather is tomorrow. Generally across a good portion of Ohio is marked in a marginal risk. So the Cleveland metro, if you're north of Mansfield, Toledo, northwestern Ohio, you guys really aren't in this. Pretty much everybody else is. And there's just going to be this front moving through. It's pretty weak, but it'll be enough to spark some of those storms in the afternoon going into the early evening hours. It's pretty wide because there is some model variability as to where this could happen, so it's kind of hard to narrow it down a little bit. But could see some changes through the day on Thursday, so definitely just stay tuned on that. But this isn't a significant severe threat by any means. Actually, we're only really looking at wind and hail being our primary threats with any storm that does become severe. Tornadoes are pretty much not expecting any tornadic activity. I'm going to keep flooding low, but do keep in mind through the weekend, southwestern Ohio does actually bear to see a decent bit of rain. So we could see some of that flooding occur there, but that's not from the severe storms. That's more from prolonged rain. We'll keep an eye on it for you. All right, our future temperatures here. We're going to let this kind of run here for just a moment as we get through the weekend. And then as we get into Monday, we're going to see temperatures, bang, look at this, low 90s across the state. Monday afternoon. Tuesday, we're going to be about the same, touch cooler, upper 80s, low 90s. And on Wednesday looks to be the hottest day right now, low to perhaps mid 90s across the state on Wednesday. Now that's about a week out, so some of that is going to change a little bit. The humidity will factor into this as well, so that's going to bring heat index values pretty warm. But at the same time, you know, the sun's got to heat all of that moisture in the atmosphere, so it makes it a little harder to get high temperatures. So we're going to just kind of keep that in mind too. Our feels like temperatures as this runs here and gets into next week, we're not doing too bad through the weekend, but as we get into Monday, we're going to see mid 90s to low 100s, not much, really a slight improvement on Tuesday, but not a lot. And Wednesday we could see low 100s perhaps across much of the state with some mid 90s there across northeastern Ohio. So definitely be prepared for that heat. Drink plenty of fluids, limit your time outdoors, sunscreen for sure, and seek a cool place after a bit too. You're going to need it. Our pool forecast, if you're looking at jumping in the pool, I'm going to go over here so you guys can read the dates. If you're looking at jumping in the pool, not too many great chances here. Tomorrow, really not the best chance. Friday, maybe a little bit better in some spots where that rain is kind of taking time to get there, but not a super warm day, so, you know, kind of fair. Saturday, not the best day if there's rain and storms moving through, and Sunday, kind of looking fair too. Temperatures will be better, but it's just going to be a matter of what happens with the showers in your neighborhood. So keep track of those storms by downloading our free Ohio News and Weather app. Not only can you track the storms on our interactive radar, you'll get the latest weather alerts and weather conditions and so much more. Available on the Apple App Store and Google Play today.